Okay. All seems well. Am I? Yes, I am plugged in. And yes, this is good. Okay. So, um, based on the title, I am looking at crafting. Not this one. I'm looking at crafting interpreters. Because it will help me learn a few things. In here it is. Okay, so there's all this stuff. Resize it. Okay, so there's all this stuff, right? I will stop at section 7 or section 2 parts section 2 subsection 7, I guess, and then continue working on my calculator. I'll stop at statement there because I can help implement stuff. This will come in later and stuff. And because the main goal is to make a calculator, so yeah, I'm gonna go there. So I already finished the introduction section. I did not realize to resize the entire thing. Alright, so I finished. I have no idea where I stopped. Yeah, I think I kind of stopped here. I'm just gonna keep maximizing it. There we go. Alright. So, we'll write our first interpreter. Actually, is it? Okay, we'll write our first interpreter, JLOX in Java, to focus on concepts. Already finished this part. Okay, here. Well, academics, language focus on object-oriented languages. The reality is that they are widely used, even for language where GCC and LLVM are written in C++, as are most JavaScript virtual machines. Object-oriented languages are ubiquitous, and the tools and compiler for a language are often written in the same language. I probably shouldn't maximize this. There we go. Okay. Minimize that. Minimize that, and not you, like that. There we go. Okay. Another one. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay, anyways. Where did I? Okay, there you go. And compiler reads files in one language, translates them and outputs files in another language. You can implement a compiler in any language, including the same language it compiles, a process called self-hosting. You can't compile your compiler using itself yet, but if you have another compiler for a language written in some other language, you can use that one to compile your compiler once. Okay, and then you can use the compiled version of your own compiler to compile future versions of itself, and you can discard the original one compiled from the compiler. This is called bootstrapping. Imagine from the image of pulling yourself up by your own bootstraps. Java is hugely popular, and there's a good chance you already know it. So it's different to learn to get going in the book. If you aren't that familiar with Java, don't freak out, try to stick from a fairly minimal subset of it. I used the diamond operator from Java 7 to make things a little more terse, but this brought it as far as advanced features. What's the diamond operator? This is the diamond operator? Okay. You can muddle through. I should probably make this in Python. But yeah, part 2 will have a simple readable implementation. It's not very fast, but it's correct. However, we are only able to accomplish that by building on the Java virtual machines on runtime facilities. You want to learn how Java itself implements those things. So in the next part, we start all over again, but this time in C. C is a perfect language for understanding how an implementation really works, all the way down to the bytes in memory and the code flowing through the CPU. A big reason that we're using C is so I can show you things C is particularly good at, but that does mean you'll need to be pretty comfortable at it. You don't have to be the reincarnation of Dennis Ritchie, but you shouldn't be spooked out by pointers either. If you aren't there yet, pick up an introductory book on C and chew through it, then come back here when you're done. In return, you'll come away from this book as an even stronger C programmer. It's useful given how many language implementations are written in C. Okay. In our C interpreter clocks, we are forced to implement for ourselves all the things Java gave us for free. We'll write our own dynamic array and hash table, decide how objects are represented in memory, and build a garbage collector to reclaim them. And we like to pronounce the name C logs, but you can even say clocks, or even clocks, where you pronounce the X like the Greeks do if it makes you happy. Our Java implementation was focused on being correct. Now we have that down, we'll turn on being fast. Our C interpreter will contain a compiler that translates logs to an efficient bytecode representation. Okay. Which it then executes. This is the same technique used by implementations of Lua, Python, Ruby, PHP, and many other successful languages. So, cool. And we'll try our hand at benchmarking and optimization. By the end, we'll have a robust, accurate, fast interpreter for our language. You know what? This is kind of bothering me. Okay. Okay. So I don't need floating. I don't need corner northwest magnifier or max full screen. I don't need what spiral is. Okay, I don't need these. I'll put you down here. I don't need fair horizontal. I'll put you there too. Let's get rid of you. Okay, there you go. Oh, that's so much more comfortable. So this is tile, this is spiral, and this is spiral dwindle. This is just spiral. Okay, and what is spiral dwindle? Really? It just switches the position? I think I'll just try out fair as well. Sorry about that. And fair horizontal. Cool. Talk to your mom. And your mom said that you didn't cry, you printed hello world. Wow, onesie. I know, right? From now on, I don't talk normally. I'll just say print. Like, imagine if people would like talk in like programming languages. That'd be so annoying. Alright, I can close you. Get here. Come down, get rid of you, minimize you, switch you to tile, and move you to the right. There you go. Picture of a moment and your mom said I didn't cry. You printed Hello World. Yeah. And what did you print? Nothing. I haven't seen you play Brawlhalla in a long time. What's up with you? When you were born. Yeah. I got it. We'll even try our hand at benchmarking and optimization. By the end, we'll have a robust, accurate, fast interpretable language. Keep up with the other professional caliber implementation. I'll send our bit for one book and a few thousand lines. Holy shit. Yeah, but what happened to you? I haven't seen you play Brawl in a long time. Or I wasn't paying enough attention. Little system and clobbered up together. What's this? It's exactly what I mean. I haven't seen you play a single game of Brawl in a long time. I mean, look at this. I'm not even sure which one is you. You call Hornspot? Okay. But, yeah, I haven't seen you play it in a long time. Why can't I get rid of this thing now? How do I get rid of it? No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh boy. Wait, did I just get rid of my... damn it. How do I get rid of this? Do I... Ah, there we go. You have 150 hours for the past 2 weeks. Really? Then well, how come I've never seen you play a single game? You both have 3k hours. You and I don't have that much. Alright, let's go here. What is your name? What do you mean, what is my name? Which name? In Brawl? Vim. Do I still have it? Yeah, I still have it. Take big bites. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing. I'm just gonna take that. And there we go. Okay. It's probably in there somewhere. Oh well, whatever. You recognize that name? You mean the Brawl one or this guy? You're not in Lawrence? Huh. It's just called Vim, V-I-M. Way back when computers were as big as wine bagels, whatever that is, and had less memory than your watch. You're learning Python right now? That's cool. I'm gonna make this in Python, speaking of which. I need to update this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's cool that you're learning Python. Python, whatever. How's that going for you? Where was I? Watch, yeah, okay. Let's refer to a piece of code that dealt with reading raw source code characters from disk and buffering them in memory, then lexing was the subsequent phase that the useful stuff with the characters. So where are you at with like the learning? Scanning is really good starting point for us because the code isn't very hard. Pretty much a switch statement with delusions of grandeur. What does that mean? Your learning is everywhere. All right. So what are you interested in? Okay, did not expect that from Delusions of Grandeur. What are you currently learning? What are you interested in? It will help us warm up before tackle some of the more interesting material later. By the end of this chapter, we'll have a full-featured file scanner that can take any string of locks, source code, and produce the tokens that we'll feed into the parser in the next chapter. This is our first real chapter. Before we actually get to scanning some code, we need to sketch out the basic shape of our interpreter JLogs. Everything starts with class in Java. So I need to compile this, and Python definitely isn't the answer. Not you. You. Okay, I guess this is still relevant then. I was so ready to make a Python thing. Okay, so I need to implement this, so now it's time I make it smaller. There we go. Now I need to switch. Alright, sure, I'm fine with it. So what are you interested in? Is everyone with locks? Yeah, our Ramdir locks. CD locks if capital. Yep. There we go. Okay. You interested in me? Well, I have to say it's illegal, sadly. Can I make this go up or down? No, I can only resize it left or right, and that kind of sucks. Did I see that? Whoa. Where did the code go? Oh, there it is. You know, it's just too small. And here it is. Man, I wish I didn't have chat here. I think I'm just gonna open it. I think I'm just gonna open chat on my phone. But I need to plug my phone in. I have to plug my phone in, that sucks. Yeah, I'll just keep it. Hi Augustine. I am not streaming a roguelike this time. How's it going? I have 5 viewers. That's nice. I think one of them is me. Like, I'm one of them. Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Oh, hi Compiler Addict. I actually decided to go through with this stuff. Hi William. Fake William. Yes, I'm pretty sure Willia is real. Did not mean to. How did I get input again? Oh, I just did it like this. Okay, there we go. Alright, what am I missing? Use std env. Willia Travis. I'm pretty sure that there can only be one Willia Travis. It's the battle of the Willias, or Travis, I guess. Oh, odd. Oh right, I'm not supposed to have this thing here. There you go. Is something. Yep. And hi there, hello there. There we go. How are you? How are you, William? I've been chilling off Brawlhalla right now. And now I need to determine the length. Okay. Greater than 1. Oh, you know, I should panic. Wait, no. STD process abort. Okay. I think this is just rocks then. Else run prompt, else run file. Well, it doesn't have run file yet. Really, yes. Will LA, Will Los Angeles, Will Smith. Yeah, I think I need quotes for it to count as two separate arguments. Terminated by Signal Bot. Gaiden Bot is better than Willia Bot. I would have to say so. I mean, granted, I haven't touched it in months. Monka's Hello Light. If arc length is greater than 1 arcs. Could not compile locks, and I need a flag. Okay, so this one is high there. If this is greater than 1, then usage. Oh, right, I just wasn't reading it clearly. Okay. If I go cargo R high, this will work just fine. Nope. Okay, now it will work fine. There we go. Okay. Now it needs to do something called run file, so I guess run file. If it is 1, so else if args when equals 1, 2, then it will run file. Else run prompt. I can just keep this in here actually. Okay, so here I can create 2 empty functions called run file and have it return nothing, and run prompt that does nothing just so I wouldn't get an error, and so nothing bad happens. Run file 1Z these nuts. No. Hey 1Z, do you know what's Imagine Dragons? You know what's Imagine Dragons? For exit codes, I'm using conventions to find in Unix. Okay. Stick that in a file, go to your IDE or make file, whatever, and okay. Well, then you should imagine dragging these nuts across your face. Okay, so run file, bytes read all byte and path, get path. Okay, so this one's supposed to be a path. That's not nice. Well, I'm sorry, 1Z. Wait, this is so weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I need to be able to... Okay, let length equals arg.len. Change and make it length. If length equals to 2, then you're gonna call run file, and it's gonna take in a path. Why do I keep spelling stuff wrong? Okay. So is it run file here? And what do I want to do for this? I need to make a path, so use std path, I think. Last path. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this always returns a path. Yeah, so you expect them to give in a path, right? So path equals path new args1, and then here, doesn't it have args1? Expected reference of nothing found struct string. Okay, so I know what this is now. So it will take in a path called string, and then wait, hold on. Hold up, this is just weird. Expected reference considering borrowing here. Okay, and so that's a new path, and this will just take in a path just called for path, and path in here if this should be a path. Okay, so then that would be a alright. Well, thanks for tuning in. Have a nice night, 1Z. Okay. Yes, I do not have Twitch affiliate. I need like, I think like 50 followers or something. I actually have no idea. I just randomly pulled that number out. Run new string bytes charset default charset. So which means that execute codes directly from source. Our interpreter supports two ways of running code. Start JLog from the command line and give it a file called path. It reads the file and executes it. If you want a more intimate conversation with your interpreter, you can also run it interactively. Fire up JLogs without any arguments and it drops you into a prompt where you can execute code one line at a time. Rebel with a P. Rebel. Just make a button and do that sunglasses. And do what? Oh, I get what you mean now. Nah, it's not worth my time. Run new string bytes charset default. What is that? Java doc. Java documentation. Alright. Embedded documentation. Where can I get the documentation for Java? Oh. Thread run. Yeah, but it's a thread though. What if this is just a byte? He will read. Okay, yeah, I can see why it's called a REPL. Right, so this is a run path. Reads a file and so this part is supposed to execute it. Okay, yeah, so this part is supposed to execute it. From what I can get. So run file path. SOS string. Well, I mean, if it's a string, then okay, so if I go to home, projects, like UMA source main.rs will happen. Okay, yeah, I will just print that directly. Alright. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so run it again. Alright, so this will print the exact path. Yeah, okay, so it knows how to expand it. So that's good. Right, now this lets it get a path. I should probably accept the string here. Then let path equal path new path. Then just put in args1. There you go. But I'm not using it later. There you go. This will make it a stir. Okay, there you go. So I'm supposed to make a run prompt. Okay, so this is a run prompt. It takes in the user's input, so no, get out. Okay. Use std. Use io. Std in. Okay. So std in. Wait, no. Std in. Right. So let string equals string new. And this needs to be mutable. Okay, there we go. So io std string and dot read line mute string lines dot unwrap. There should be no reason this fails. Okay. So this will take in a string. And okay, I guess there is no S version. Okay. So I guess this can be changed. Alright, so now we go run prompt and just call it. If you go cargo R 0 arguments, it'll print out high again, so that's good. Alright, and I need to figure out right, so print use stdio right. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, and then here, oh, not here, print io std out dot flash dot unwrap. There we go. So this is gonna print a new line. Right there it is. It's just like the Python interpreter, but like worse, you know. Okay. So if line equals null, then we're gonna break. So if string equals exit or string equals to quit, and std process exit. I think that's a command. There you go. Okay, maybe I should just do exit. There you go. The I-32, so I'll just put exit code 1. Phone type 1. Is there an issue with this? Oh, okay, I see the issue. I missed a semicolon. I mean a colon. Okay. Okay, there you go. So this is gonna exit with an exit code of 1, and else this is going to evaluate, right? So this is supposed to be in a loop. So at the end of this, string.clear will be called, and this will be a part of a loop. So loop. Okay. Okay, it's not actually working. Trim. There you go. Huh. Oh. Nope, it's not working. Alright, so this isn't actually trimmed. There we go. Nice little error message. There we go. Right, it was never actually cleared. Okay. String.clear. That should fix it. There we go. Okay. So now, alright, so she kind of does that. ReadLine function, as the name so helpfully implies, reads a line of input from the user on the command line. Returns null. Okay. Oh, alright. There we go. Okay, if I run it again and do that, it will run. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. Okay, there we go. 2DF, there we go. Just keep going. And there we go. Okay. That should fix most things. Alright, so both the prompt and the file runner are within wrappers around this core function. Source list tokens / scan tokens. Okay, so we'll need a function to scan tokens, right? So after it trims, so somewhere around here, like it's time for tokenizing. Let's see. It's a private static void run string source. Okay. So run, and it's gonna take in a string just called string, and it's not gonna return anything. Okay. So now string, I need to scan a token. So now I need to create a struct expression. Scan tokens. Yeah, I need to make something called token. Okay. And then expression. Okay, so the token will be string and like int, I guess. So now it will take in a string, which is an expression, and then int, which is also an expression. So here we will pass in the string. Okay, then we need to call something called scan tokens. So string.scan token. So this needs to be a type already. Okay. Was it import from string for token fn from is the return self, and he'll be as called string. Okay. How will I just do that for now? Excuse me. There we go. Okay, so there won't be any errors this way. This is probably the worst thing I can do for it, but sure. Alright. Yeah, cool. So we'll take in token called token. And then it's gonna have a function. Import token. Okay. So it's gonna have a function called parse, or like tokenize, I guess. And it's gonna take in self, it's not gonna return anything just yet. Okay. So here I can token.tokenize, and there won't be an issue. And here there needs to be the run place. So it's gonna take a string. Then here it will be let token equals token from string. Yeah, pass in a reference. You don't expect that? I'm so glad telescope exists. Okay, so from will be here, and it'll just take in like a string. What just happened? Wait, how do I win CMD right? Win CMD. Wait, hold on. FW. There we go. Okay. In stir. Okay, from stir. Okay, there we go. That solves most things. Okay. Convert string is not implemented. And isn't there a function called from? Yeah. Okay, there you go. I guess this is a hacky way of doing it. Okay, I guess it works. Alright, so for now it just has to print the tokens, but that can't happen yet, so leave it for later. It's not supposed, since we haven't written an interpreter, but baby steps. It prints out tokens. The tokens our forthcoming scanner will emit, so we can see if we're making progress. Another key piece of infrastructure is error handling. Textbooks sometimes gloss over this because it's more a practical matter than a formal computer science-y problem. But if you care about making a language that's actually usable, then handling errors gracefully is vital. Tools a language provides for dealing errors with make a large portion of its user interface. When the user's code is working, they aren't thinking about our language at all. Their headspace is all about their program. It's usually only when things go wrong that they notice our implementation. When that happens, it's up to us to give the user all the information they need to understand what went wrong and guide them gently back to where they are trying to go. Means he's thinking about error handling all through the implementation of an interpreter starting now. Having said that, for this interpreter, we'll build this pretty bare bones. I love to talk about interactive debuggers, static analyzers, and some other stuff. There's only so much ink in a pen. Yes, indeed. So let's see. Static void error. Alright, let's see. I have so much stuff in here. Where is it? Token from? Oh, okay, well I guess it somehow doesn't create any errors. Whoa, formatted. Okay, so way too used to it. This will be a U size, actually. Yeah, U size is good, and then there'll be a message as a string. Just so it's easier, I'm just gonna call it stir. Alright, and then there will be a pub f function called report, just like this one. If I can spell right. So line usize, string where, so where will be a stir, and then message will be a stir, and that won't do too much. So that'll be at. Okay, so format. So line. So line at message close. There we go. Okay. Report line. Report line message. Oh. There we go. Should work out fine. Just gonna include self just in case. Okay. And seems to be good. Alright. So this part is done. How long have I been streaming anyways? 58 minutes. Alright. Yes, I don't see how that would be very helpful. Argument list here. We need to at least point them to the right line. Even better would be the beginning and end column, say you know where in the line, that is to show the user the offending line like this. Well, if you're truthful, that's a lot of grungy string manipulation code, very useful for users, but not super fun to read in a book and not technically interesting. So just stick with a 9 number in your own interpreters. Please do as I say and not as I do. I have no idea what that means. Okay. The first reason sticking to this error function in the main logs class is because of that had error field defined here. This is to ensure we don't try to execute code that has a known error. Oh, okay. So now it has a has error. Now this will be a boolean. Okay. Now where is the token neo? Can I make this mutable? Yeah, I have to make the entire thing mutable, so yeah, that should be an easy fix. Report. Wow, I'm very surprised it worked. Okay. Impl error for token. Alright, makes sense why it doesn't work. There you go. This should be mute too. Okay. So, alright. If token oh wait, no, I don't really need this. Yeah, I can just panic. So this is just error handling, recording, I guess. Okay, let's see. All right. STD process abort. I guess one will do. Okay. Alright, exit one. Okay, there you go. Stuffing the scanner interfaces error might occur to remind you that it's good engineering practice that generate code that generates the errors from the code that reports them. Okay. Ensure we don't execute code. If this even hits, then just bleh. Okay, so we need to restart this flag in interactive when the user makes a mistake in their session. It shouldn't kill their entire session. So, interactive session or REPL. So we have run prompt. Okay, there will be token.tokenize report. There we go. Okay, so that sure makes things a lot harder. Well, since it'll be running in a loop, alright, I guess this is coming back. This will be false. And the return of mute. There we go. Gonna take a mutable stuff and then it's gonna report it. Okay. Just put that in there. And okay. Separate a code has a struct. Okay, so run path or the prompt. Oh, there it is. Okay. Run prompt string new tokenize. Alright, so that means the exit part will be outside of it. So this will just be normal. This will just be normal. Alright. If token dot has error, std process exit 1. Else nothing happens. Okay. Okay, tokenize is nothing. Alright, so what can I do? Tokenize self. So if I look at tokenize, so it'll probably just be a reference to self. There you go. That fixed it. Okay. Yeah, well, it's been an hour and it's like 9 p.m. so I need to rest. I've been at the computer all day for like studying. Well, not studying. I've been doing research. So thanks again for everyone who joined and everyone who tuned in. If you want updates on when I'm going to stream, join my Discord. There will be a link to the Discord in the About section. So once you scroll down, which means yeah, okay. So all I need to do is scroll down here and click the Discord, and this is my Discord, and that'll be the streaming stuff, so you can get updates. So thanks again for everyone who has joined. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.